A very warm welcome to the art vlog with me, George Dovermead. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for upcoming reviews and previews of shows across London, the South East and beyond. Today we're walking down Bermondsey Street, deep into South London, and that can only mean one thing if you're an art lover. Yeah, the White Cube is down this way. The White Cube is a commercial gallery which has two bases in London, here in Bermondsey, which I like to see as the mothership, and then White Cube at Mason's Yard, right in the heart of St James's, which is a really interesting gallery, mostly underground. The show that we're going to see today is Andreas Gursky's show. He's a German artist from the Düsseldorf school who's a photographer, and I'm really looking forward to seeing some photography. I've seen a bit of his work before. I remember it being very large, and I remember for photography it being not quite as it seems. Anyway, it's lovely to be back in vibrant Bermondsey. There's so much going on in this area, as you can hopefully see around. If I just turn you around.
Yeah, I am taking a big
And it's an area which has, the White Cube has played a part in regenerating, and some people would say gentrifying as well. It should be said the White Cube's a commercial gallery, so some of these works will be on sale, and they're all going to be new and recent works by Andreas Gursky. So come and join me as I head to White Cube and explore this show.
Oh, it's always so lovely to be approaching the oasis of calm, heading under the tree and into a classic modern gallery. I know I'm going to have white walls, large spaces, purpose built. It's absolutely beautiful here.
So I've hot-footed it over to North London for a social engagement at King's Cross at Coal Drops Yard, but I've been thinking all the way about the Gursky show. He is a master. He's one of our most important artists. He's not afraid to think of big themes, and a bit like the Hayward Gallery, where his last big London show was. The White Cube is perfect with its massive white gallery spaces, just with plain walls. These massive works require you to look at them carefully and in detail, and one of the real highlights of the show for me was a diverse audience looking and spending a lot of time exploring. You see this big overall picture, but it's only when you look right in that you can understand it. And have a look, for example, at this ginormous picture of a cruise ship, and it's only when you look in you see certain little aspects of beauty like this. And in fact, you also see a couple of humans on this what seems to be abandoned cruise ship. Gursky is also prepared to tackle big themes, and this is why what his show is so enjoyable. One of the themes in this show is obviously this stage of mega capitalism and its impact and its relationship to humanity, because he makes the point that capitalism is meant to serve us, yet it often dwarfs and distorts us. Look at this massive Bauhaus store, which has obviously been set up to serve human beings, but is you can't see a human being in sight, and there's in fact very, very little sign of human life at all. And he returns to the theme of the Hong Kong Shanghai Bank, and this time something he's photographed before, and this time he shows umbrellas reflecting through, which is obviously in reference to the Umbrella Revolution. And there are these little glimpses of life within these massive themes. Another theme which is going back a long way with Gursky's work is the relationship between the individual and the crowd, and how often in an age of individualism we forget that actually we can only survive through collective effort. And probably if I could take one piece home, it would be this one. I can't pronounce the German, unfortunately, so I'm going to put it up on the screen now. But this scene is a quite Gursky scene of the Rhine. Obviously it's frozen, it's near Düsseldorf, near where he lives, and outside, and it's like the gallery compares it to a piece by Bruegel, a Bruegel-esque scene, and it's teeming with life, all these individuals having doing different lives, some wearing face masks, as you can see here, some skating, some having fun, some on their own, some in groups. And yeah, it tells us, you know, that actually this is a collective, and this is a big theme, you know. As individuals, we're minuscule, and that's what I love about his work, you know, because sometimes we're taught that the individual is everything in our neoliberal society. So they're really political works. You can see, I mean, this is a bad photo, I'm sorry, but this is obviously in reference to the Last Supper. But you can see German politicians around a table, including Angela Merkel. So yeah, and I have to say, do come to this show, because my photos obviously don't do it justice. I'm just trying to show you, to tempt you in, really, and you can only really appreciate it by being in the galleries yourselves. And I would say I thoroughly enjoyed this show. I give it a really good 7 out of 10. It's on until the 26th of June, and it's free, as the White Cube always are. And it's a good opportunity to see Gursky's recent works before they go off and are sold at private collectors or galleries around the world. So do come along, as I say, before the 26th of June. This is a wonderful opportunity to see some epic photographs in a really great setting. Do remember to subscribe to the Art Vlog and hit the notification bell for future updates. I'm hoping to go to the Walter Sickert show at Tate Britain, and then the legendary Cornelia Parker is also at Tate Britain the week after. So a couple of shows from the North Bank of the Thames, from the original Tate Gallery, coming up. Do get out there and continue embracing and exploring the wonderful art scene that we have in the UK.